Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, so let's solve in this 1497. Check if array pairs are divisible by k. Okay, so given a sorted array and an even integer n and an integer k, you want to divide the array into n divided by two pairs such that the pair of each pair is divisible by k. Return true if you can find a way to do that, false otherwise. Okay, so for example, this is true because 19, 28, 310, 46, 510 is divisible by k, 15, 10, 10, 10, 10. And you can also do this because 1, 6, 7, 2, 5 add 7, 3, 4 add 7. And this is not. Okay, so I think this problem is very simple, right? Because you know that this is 10 to the 5, right? So which tell you that you cannot use n square algorithms. Okay, so let me just do a very simple example. So this is you only care about mark k. So you only care about mark k. Okay. So all you need to do is you can go through array and divisible by k. Okay, so you just do the array divisible by k. So now let's array become this. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And whenever you see 1, you want to find a pair with 4. So whenever you see I, you need to find a pair. Find a pair such as d minus I. Sorry, k minus I. So whenever you see 1, then you can find 4, right? So you delete this. Whenever you see another 2, you need to find 3 because 5 divided by 5 minus 2 is 3. So 2 and 3. Whenever you see 4, you should find 1. Whenever you see 2, then you should find 3. Okay, very happy you solved this. Okay, so idea is that you can create a dictionary that's called dictionary D. And this dictionary will count how many 1. So there are 1 mapped to 2, 2 mapped to 2, 3 mapped to 2, 4 mapped to 2. Okay, so now very simple. Whenever you see 1, you just count. You just minus 1 minus. Yeah. Okay, so whenever you see this. Okay, so idea is that whenever you see if d of I is greater than 0, you should find a d k minus I is greater than 0. Whenever this is true, then you both can minus equal you both minus 1. And if you cannot find it, then return false. Okay, so let's see see this version. Default dictionary and for I in array, you just count. Okay, and easy to check that if d of 0 is simple, right? Because 0 must be paired with 0. So if d of 0 divided by 2 is non-zero, that means that you cannot find answer, return false. For I in range 1 to k, because you at most have k minus 1 different modulo. Okay. Also remainder. Well, if d of I is greater than 0, d of I may be minus equal to 1. If d of a k minus I is greater than 0, then you should minus 1, right? So this that means you find a pair. Otherwise, you return false. Okay, so this is reason true. Okay, so this is the answer. And I think another way is that I just figure out another way when I fill out this video is that actually you don't need this. You only need to check that you only need to check this, right? You only need to check that if a d of I do not the same as d k minus I, that means they're different, right? So you cannot find a pair. So immediately return false. Okay, so return false. I think this is more concise solution. So let's check this. So basically, you just see whether they are different, right? So let's submit. Right, so this is the you just figure out that you only need to count. Okay, so it takes so you can see that this is actually some duplication, right? So actually you can change this to be k divided by 2 plus 1. Okay, so it's just a very simple idea that you can solve this problem. Okay, see you guys next videos.